Hey, welcome to my channel. Okay, in this video I want to show you how you can fix this skin tone you are seeing on the screen, okay, in Photoshop. How you can fix the skin tone. The first thing you want to do is to duplicate your layer because you don't want to damage the original layer. And the reason is that when you make a mistake, you can always come back to the original layer. So to duplicate your layer, you can drag this to this plus button here and release it. It will be duplicated, or you can just simply press Ctrl J on your keyboard and the layer will be duplicated. And please, at this point, take this moment to like and subscribe to my channel, and you can also turn on the notification button so that whenever I post a new video you get an alert. Thank you. So let us move on. And on this new layer, let us correct the overall skin tone of this model. Okay, so I will do that by selecting the selective color tool. Okay, and then I would like to reduce the cyan of this particular image and increase the magenta a bit. Okay, I think I like this. So this is the before and this is the after. The skin tone looks better now, looks more real. Okay, so I would like to merge this together by pressing Ctrl E. I will select the two layers and press Ctrl E on my keyboard to merge the layers. Okay, now the next thing to do is to correct this part of the face. Okay, this part of the face, because the skin tone, this part of the face is not matching with the rest of the face. Too much yellow here. Okay, so the first thing you want to do to correct that, create a new layer and leave it. Then come back to this selective color layer. That is the layer where you have corrected the skin tone. So select your brush. You can press B or just go to this part of the Photoshop and select your brush. Okay, after selecting your brush, reduce the opacity to 15 or somewhere around this. Okay, after reducing the opacity and your flow to this, mine is at 15%, both the flow and the opacity. Then I will press and hold Alt on my keyboard. I will select the part of the face that I like, a part that is close to where I want to correct. So this particular part is close to this part. So I will select it and release my hand from the Alt. Okay, and then select the new layer you have created and start brushing over that layer. But before you brush, change your blending mode from normal to color. Then start brushing on this created layer. While you are brushing, it may look like nothing is changing, but trust me, something is changing, and I will show you that after brushing over the image. Brush over the part you want to correct. That part of the face you want to correct, brush over that part. Okay, at this point we are good. So these are before, this is the after. Can you see the difference? Focus on this part and you see the difference. So after doing that simple color correction, okay, the next thing I want to do is merge this with this. Okay, and then the last thing we want to do is to use the clone stamp tool to do the finishing. Okay, and to do that, press S on your keyboard or select the clone stamp tool at this side of Photoshop. Okay, then create a new layer. Do not forget to always create a new layer. Okay, so if there's any mistake, you can correct it easily. Select the layer you want to clone. Select this layer that you want to clone. Press and hold Alt on your keyboard. Select the part of the nose that has texture and the lighting you like. Then drop it on the new layer you have created. The reason is that you can manipulate it on this new layer. Okay, so you can increase it, reduce it, move it, do anything you like with it as long as you're good. You can even reduce the opacity, okay, if you feel like it's too much. And you can do the same thing on the other part of the nose. You can duplicate this layer and bring it here for texture. Okay, for texture. Okay, so if I merge these two together, so these are before, they are after. Look at the texture and the lighting on the nose is getting better. Okay, now if you're satisfied with this result, you can just merge these two together or leave it as it is. So next thing you want to do is create another layer. Okay, this is another layer we have created. So select this, select your clone stamp tool again. You can increase the brush to what will work for you. Press and hold Alt on your keyboard, select this part, and then let us clone it on this place, because this place is properly lighted. The lighting of this place is better, but we want to clone this part of the face on this part of the face. Okay, so go to this new layer you have created and drop it. Now the first thing you want to do is to flip this horizontally so that you can mimic the direction of the lighting. You know, the lighting is coming from here to here, from this place to this place. Now you can make it come from here to here. So on this new layer, this particular layer, press Ctrl T on your keyboard, then right click on the layer, select flip horizontal. Okay, and now you can rotate it until the light is going this way, from this place to this place. Okay, and then you can increase the size to what will work for you. And after that, you can reduce the opacity if you think it's too much. Okay, then lastly, let us correct this part of the face. Okay, so select this layer again, your stamp tool, and then press and hold Alt and select this part of the face. Then create a new layer and drop it here. Okay, now press Ctrl T and flip it horizontally. So now you can rotate it and let it match the skin. And now we are done. Okay, so let me show you the before and after. So now I can group all these. So these are before, these are after. You see how much we have fixed the skin. So you can get creative with the clone stamp tool and the brush tool like I used it in this video and achieve these good results. Okay, you can use this to correct any part of the face. So that is how you fix skin tone that are damaged due to the makeup on the face. Thank you.